Often when we get engaged with a larger customer, it becomes a major topic, but how the relationship we're going to have is going to assist in achieving strategic goals. Obviously, that happens more with larger customers because they've got that in mind and they know that we're probably entering into a 5, 7, or even longer number of more year relationship. And what there's usually two kind of areas I think where we see that we need to clear up exactly how we assist with strategy. One is about if you have an investment internally in a tool set, for example, that's vital for your business, or you've strategically decided, in any case, that you're going to invest in some component internally. Could be a internal CRM. It could be, if you're in financial services, it might be a lending portfolio management tool, whatever it is that's important for your business. And that decision is a big one. Obviously, that's also a multi-year investment strategy from your point of view, that you're going to actually have the software capability to build that yourself and maintain it and everything. But at the time of dealing with us to solve a particular problem, you probably have a whole other set of tools as well. And some of the functionality and data you'd like to have in your internal tool is in those other tools. And so then you have the real practical problem of how do we assist you in your longer term strategy while enabling you to use tools from other vendors to solve particular problems. And it's really important for us to understand that is your strategy. And that's why we always like to engage on it, because we will go about helping you to integrate in a very different way in that scenario compared to the scenario where you don't care, where you don't have that internal investment. So that's the one area. And I think we're quite expert at that, and we can set up our integrations actually so that you can have a migration strategy from other vendors to your internal tool, or the other way around actually could happen as well. And in that kind of engagement, we can actually save you a huge amount of money and help you to be on the right direction so that your deployment of resources and money is maximally useful to your overall strategy. The other kind of strategic situation that we help with is where you have a multi-year plan, potentially, for example, something like a transformation to become more customer centric. And in a large organization, I know I'm talking about years here, but it always is multi-year, because if you're going to steer a tanker, you know the story, right? Turning a tanker takes a long time, right? It travels many miles before it's actually turned the few degrees you want. And in a large organization, if you want to become more customer centric, or if you have, or if you're trying to become app first, or whatever it might be, or maybe you're trying to move away from traditional channels of communication to messaging channels, or I'm just mentioning examples, it could be something else, then usually that takes a long time. It's quite hard to move your audience, for example, with you, your consumer base. And in this case, we can also help, because it's a core part of what we do is with our consultants and our account executives, our business analysts, we try to understand, okay, how much money is tied to this, what kind of timescales, what kind of phasing, and then the underlying fundamentals have to be built up correctly. Like you might, again, like in my first example, you might go about integration and how you man these teams. You might go about them quite differently if you know that that's where you're headed. And I think in both areas is something that we love to do. We are happy when we've helped you achieve something. When we turn up to a meeting, you show us something that you want to build, or something you've already prototyped on our platform that we know it, and then you say, okay, this is really helping us to get to the next step on our strategic initiatives. I mean, this is something that puts a smile on our face, and that's what we're here for, to help you do that.